Welcome to Too Many Toons, the podcast where each week we discuss some of the best and worst cartoons around. My name is Steve, and I am joined by the dopest of co-hosts.
Hi there, I'm Alex.
Yo, I'm Perry.
And today, we are looking at one of the most insane things ever created, Superjail.
Yo, buddy.
What are you guys just feelings about Superjail?
I was pleasantly surprised. I didn't know what to expect at all, and it's unlike anything I've really ever seen, I think.
Wait, is this your first time watching it?
Yeah, I'd never watched it before.
Oh my god. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I really did.
It's fucking crazy, man. We didn't talk about this at all beforehand, so I'm really excited to see what you think. More.
It was hard to take notes because it moves so fast, but I've got some thoughts.
It is it's so hard to take this in one sitting.
You need repeat viewings.
There's so much going on, it's insane. Perry, what about you?
I love Superjail, man. It's something I would have loved as a kid, because it's Mortal Kombat meets just hyperactive, just violence overall. It's fucking beautiful. I love it. I wish it was around when I was a kid, because I would have eaten that shit up. I would be like, yo, did you see that cool fatality when he just ripped the skeleton right out of the guy's body? Shit's great.
Oh my god, it is. Alright, so, we watched 2 episodes.
Before we move on, we've skipped a very important
step. Before we get too excited,
Steve.
Steve.
A very important step. How were your weeks?
Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Steve, you go first. Steve, you go first, man.
Alright, I guess I'll be the person to say, we fucked up last week. Don't hate us.
You say it.
But, it was just a slight hiccup. We will make sure that it doesn't happen again. But, we've been super fucking busy, all of us. And that's kind of the reason why it didn't happen last week.
Yep.
I have been working a lot. Pretty much, I'm finding out the job that I got requires me to work from home. I'm basically, always working. It's kind of a little crazy, but it's enjoyable at the same time. And, I've got tons of video stuff I want to do, but it's all been, on hold until, I get my grounds.
Yeah, man.
And all that. It's been a bit nuts. What about you guys?
I mean, oh, you go ahead, Barry.
No, you go! You said the word first! You go first, buddy!
Okay.
Alex before Perry. That's gonna be the rule.
Alex before Perry, even when he's scary. I made a nursery rhyme.
Yeah.
Ooh.
To remind me, in case I forget. Okay. What happened? Yeah, we're all busy. I mean, I had to write an essay. I stayed up all night doing it. I ate a whole bag of chips. I got a new phone. That takes up a lot of time.
Ooh,
what kind of phone
did you get? It's an iPhone 6. I really like it.
Yeah!
Because I've had a shitty HTC for 4 years, so...
It sounds like a welcomed upgrade.
It was. It's a big part of my life now. It has a nice sparkly case that I bought on Amazon.
Is it actually sparkly?
Yeah, it's translucent, and then there are sparkles suspended in the case. It's so amazing.
That is fucking adorable.
Thank you.
God damn it, Alex.
I'm a big fan, personally. But Perry, you go ahead now.
Yeah, I've been crazy busy too with school, work, and I'm editing a video that's going to be coming out real soon. Tune in to perrydactylshow.com. That's not the actual website, but tune in because it's coming very soon. It'll come out before May. That's all I'm going to say.
Shit.
And let's go.
I'm excited. It's about time we get a new fucking video.
It's
Perry.
been 4 fucking months.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Perry.
That's too long. It's too long.
I never take 4 months to make a video.
Shut up.
When was your last video?
Probably 4 months ago.
Get out. You're fired.
Yeah, I know.
Get out of here, Alex. You're fired.
You're done. You're done.
Threw me under the bus. See who's now under the bus now.
I'm driving the bus.
Steve, the bus driver.
Yeah. Didn't you know?
Our bus of 3.
Aw.
That's what the podcast should be. Because we always throw each other under the bus.
The cartoon bus? Yeah.
The bus of 3.
That's a horrible name.
That's an amazing name.
That's a great name,
It's
Alex.
so good.
Okay, now you're
Come
both saying
on.
it, so I'm convinced. But
Okay.
Peer pressured him into getting it. Anyway, let's talk
Okay.
about the cartoon, the episode. Is that okay now? Am I okay to move on?
yes, you've
I
followed the
guess.
protocol, and now we're ready.
Okay.
Just how it's supposed to be.
The first episode, we did episode 1 and 2 of season 1 because the episodes are only 10 minutes. They're like super short. They're probably more like 9 minutes if you count the outro and the intro.
Yeah.
They're
Which is
super
great,
short.
by the way.
Yeah. And we covered episode 1 was Super Bar, and then episode 2 was Combaticus. We're going to talk about Super Bar first because it's a good
It's
episode. Well, that too! God damn it, Perry. Now
feel
you're
like-
fired.
I feel like we can kind of talk about both simultaneously. I mean, there's a lot of overlap, like in what we're going to
Yeah,
discuss.
there
I
kind of
mean,
is.
that's the whole show is just overlap.
A continuous
and
fever
violence.
dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
That's a
Um,
perfect way to describe it.
I think before we get too precise and too detailed with each episode, like let's just draw a couple of basic similarities here. What's a show about? Show's about a goddamn jail on top of a fucking volcano.
And there's
Like-
a buff, muscly lady.
There is.
There's a midget alcoholic.
There's
With
a
like
robot.
a 6-head.
There's a robot. There's
Dude.
twins who were like aliens or something.
Dude.
I don't
Yeah,
fucking
man.
know.
That's the whole cast. And the warden, who's like the most cartoon character
I
ever.
love it. That's something
I like him
I wrote
too.
down that everyone else is like detailed and like muscly and everything, but then like the main characters, especially the warden, are just like straight up cartoon characters, like bending laws of physics.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it makes him look like a
everything.
reality warper or something, and like the guy's terrifying.
Yeah, he's fucking. He does some really magic shit later on, like just warping in and out of existence and stuff. It's really awesome. And then I think the only convict until much later, because like a lot of the minor convicts become somewhat more relevant, is Jackknife, who starts off every episode.
It's that
Yes.
guy. Okay, the starting guy.
Segway.
That is the intro is like one of my favorite things about the show.
Yeah, it's
Dude, me
really
too.
nice.
It starts with like just Jackknife being like a degenerate, and then Jailbot finding him, and then the opening theme song, which is incredible.
I want to talk specifically about this first episode because it's one of the more memorable beginnings for me, because it's like he's at a carnival, throws darts into kids' face, steals money, jumps into boat, punches family out of the boat, gives teddy bear to hot girl, and then Jailbot captures him.
Yeah.
And it kind of plays into that later at the end of the episode, which we'll talk about later. And then it segues into like one of my favorite, like all-time favorite, like cartoon intros.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that, guys.
It's something else.
I love it, and it's different every single time.
Yeah, I was
It's
gonna
different
ask.
every single time.
That's
it
incredible.
is.
Okay, what we're talking about is there's a song that plays. I have it right here. It's called "Comin' Home" by the group Cheeseburger. And while the song plays, it just shows Jailbot flying over all these different weird islands to Superjail with Jackknife. And here's a couple of the islands that we see in the first episode. A prehistoric island with dinosaurs and shit. A Boy Scout camp. Beaver People Island.
Oh, yeah.
Stinky living garbage people. Skeleton skateboarding and balloon animals. I can't make this shit up. It is
I missed half of
remarkable.
Like, I've got to watch
It's
these
so
again.
good.
It's easy
It's
to
so
like
good.
miss things in this. I like the intro for the second one. It was just like I need to like open it up, but it gets just more and more insane.
Yeah, man. The second one's got a really cool reference to Jason the Argonauts. There's like a little part of that. They're fighting the Medusa. I was like, yo, this show's great.
It's so good. Or like in the second one, the bear people that are going to space.
Yeah!
I was like, what? This is adorable.
I wrote Bear NASA. I'm like, what?
And then there's the lizard like party island. That was
Yeah,
a good
man.
one too.
And the surfing robots.
I don't remember this. Okay, I gotta watch it.
I had to write this down. I wasn't gonna remember either. I title this intro bullshit, but I actually love it.
There's so much detail, and like the animation's really intricate actually too.
Oh, that's like what makes it so hard to take in one sitting. Is like it is so elaborate.
Everything is very like highly detailed and really well animated, very fast. It looks like they animate in 2s instead of 3s, which makes it everything come and go very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
It's so smooth.
It's nuts. Yeah, I'd be really curious to see exactly like their process, like a behind the scenes thing.
Yeah, man, that would be killer.
Something like that might exist. I don't know, but I think it'd be really awesome to watch because some of this animation, man, it's just so fluid and like,
dude,
mind-blowing.
Dude, my favorite thing about the show is how they do these really weird like segues into things.
Yeah. Transitions.
The transitions are so fucking cool. Like one that comes to mind later on is when they're at the bar and someone splashes a little bit of alcohol and then like the little drop of alcohol is like, yeah, and it lands into Jared's tongue. And then it just opens up to like Jared like freaking out. I was like, oh, that's so good.
Or in the second one with the scorpion, Jailbot chasing the scorpion.
Oh yeah.
That like it makes everything so fluid and like flow together. Yeah. It's amazing.
It's really unique too, because like there's no like rough cuts to anything. It's all seamless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Totally. I can't think of any other show that does something like that. It's insane.
It's really cool. It's really, really cool. All right, let's just start talking about the episode, I guess.
Yeah. The first episode, the warden thinks it's a... Alright, so, fucking Alice. Let's just talk about Alice for a sec.
Oh, God. Alice is the worst.
Not the worst.
Oh, she's so gross, dude.
Yeah, she's gross.
So, the thing about Alice is, he is a really buff person. And is really gross looking.
And I think it's a girl. It's a woman.
I mean, she goes by she, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there you go.
The reason why I think it's a dude is there's a scene in the first episode where she busts into the bathroom
and there's
and
like
you can see her penis outline.
Well, there's like multiple lumps, so I don't think it's a penis. It's something.
That's fucking weird, Steve. I think it's a penis.
I love that.
I don't know what a something is. I don't know what else could be down there.
You guys are dumb.
You saw it, right?
I did see something, yes. But I think it doesn't matter.
There's something going on, and I don't like it. But
I don't like it either.
Anyway, the warden has a huge crush on Alice, and he calls her up and he's like, "Hey, why don't you come get a drink with me?" And she's like, "Yeah." And then he builds the super bar, which is just a bar inside of Superjail, and just kind of invites everybody to go in it. And
yeah,
it goes horribly.
And the only other I don't know what he is. I guess he's the accountant for Superjail. Jared, little midget Jared? Man. I'm assuming he's the accountant because he's a huge nerd. Like I don't know what else kind of.
He's just like a huge nerd.
He's an assistant guy.
Yeah. And he becomes a bartender, but he is a former alcoholic, so troubles arise down the line.
He's like a raging alcoholic.
It took me a long time to notice that he had two mustaches throughout most of the episode. Like,
yeah,
I didn't
fake
realize.
Bartender mustache.
I didn't notice that actually.
It's great, and it falls off at the end.
I didn't notice. How did I not notice that?
See, it's shit like that.
It's a
really
small detail.
And after they try to go to the bathroom, like once they're in the super bar, and they run into like that huge like twister orgy.
Oh my god!
Like, they're just squirming, and I was just like, ugh.
That was the ladies' bathroom, by the way.
No, that was the men's.
Oh,
and then
shit,
he goes into the ladies, and there's the warden's like head on the wall, and it starts talking to him while he's trying to piss, so he punches it. And it breaks a hole in the wall, and there's like a way to escape through like this Atlantean city that is just outside of it.
Okay, so I love like the 15 seconds they spend showing us everything about Atlantis and the gross mermaid people.
Yeah.
And my favorite thing about it is the time is nigh merman.
Yeah, the end is nigh.
They just like they slip to that, and then it's just like, this is the show now. Like, this is what we're doing for like a good portion of the episode.
Yeah. And then right after that, like the guy that punched the hole through the wall is like, "Yo guys, we're gonna make ass crack," and they're like, one guy's like, "I'm not doing that" or something.
Yeah,
and
I like, my favorite part of the episode is the little chick that comes when they're all putting their hand in.
Oh yeah, that was.
And the
so
chick
great.
is all like, "Yeah." I was like, "This is a good show."
I also
Yeah,
love
man.
Lord
I like
Ass
this
Crack.
show.
ass crack's great.
There are these turtles in Majora's Mask that like say ass crack. Do you know what I'm talking
What?
about?
No.
There's like an enemy in
No.
Majora's Mask that like makes this sound that sounds just like ass crack. They go like ass crack. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't even know.
No,
Okay, well,
I haven't played
that'd be
Majora
relevant,
in years.
My when 3D came out, my friends were playing it, and I heard a lot of ass crack, so I thought maybe I could resonate, but I guess I'm just alone in
I'm
that.
sorry.
Never mind. Superjail.
So they make the ass crack, and they go through like a little montage of them like collecting the pieces to like build it.
Yeah.
And once they get it in the bathroom, well, before they get it in the bathroom is when Jared loses his mind, like you were saying earlier.
Yeah. Okay. So the part right before he loses his mind that I love is when he takes a look at all the alcohol and they're like, "Jared!"
Yeah. Oh my god.
So good. So Jared becomes a raging alcoholic. Alice takes her date. She puts his leash on something, and he
Let's
shoots
put
his
that
head
in
off.
quotations. Date.
Yeah, date. And he kills himself, which is great. And then Alice walks to the bathroom.
Eats his own head off.
Yeah, I was
That
gonna
was
say,
the
he doesn't
best
just
part, that
ki-
he eats
He
his-
doesn't just kill himself.
He chews his neck off.
It's amazing.
It's really, really funny. And fucking Alice tries to go to the ladies' bathroom, and then it's like a couple of seconds of the guys trying to prevent her to get to the bathroom. They open up the floodgates, and then it's just water battle times.
That is
yeah.
when like everything just like ramps up to like 11. It's
Yeah, man.
just insane.
Up until that point, I was like trying to figure out, okay, like what are the influences on this show? Like, is it like weird 70s shit with the yellow everywhere? Is it like crazy 80s cartoons? And it hit me at that point that like this is the logical conclusion of like a kid's doodle during school, but like
Yeah, man.
with
Yeah.
lore, like
With
Exactly. Exactly.
like that's what it looked
That's
like.
why I said earlier, like, this would have been something I really into when I was a kid. Because it's just like buff men getting into crazy situations, the show.
Well, I saw another show that was like that, but it was a lot different.
That's silly.
I don't want to know. So this underwater sequence is just like just massive death in like every way, and it's just insane.
It's
And,
very, it's like highly detailed too.
It is. It's the same like quality of animation the rest of the show has had so far. It's just like this is how pretty much the whole first and third season went. It would just like build up to this insane climax of like what the fuck is going on.
Can I ask? Oh, sorry. Huh?
No, go on.
Can I ask why the first and third, not anything else?
The second one, they didn't do it as much because they actually like tried to build characters more.
Ah.
Yeah,
And then-
I love the second episode though.
And then the fourth season, they kind of mixed everything together. I
gotta-
haven't seen all of it, but I was reading about it.
Yeah,
I'd
I
actually
haven't
watch
seen
this.
the fourth season.
I like when in the fight when like the squid like shoots the ink everywhere and everything is like in colored outlines.
That was cool.
I was like, oh my god, this is like
It's so
such
quality.
an acid trip.
It's so quality. It's great. I think my favorite like little fight scene in this episode is when a couple of the inmates spot like a treasure chest, and I just love like they open it and then just skeleton comes out cuts
just like skeleton phantoms. I don't even fucking
Dude,
know.
It is the sickest looking thing in the episode. It is so fucking cool. It's so, I love it. And then like they die, but it doesn't matter because they're gonna be in the next episode. Like that's how the show works. Tons of people die. They're all like really minor convict characters, but they always come back.
It's such a fucking crazy show, and it's amazing. And its first episode was really great, and we're going to talk about the second episode in just a minute. We're going to go to a break and listen to a commercial. It'll be fun.
We're just gonna jump right into episode 2. Intro. Jackknife. What's he doing? He's robbing graves. And guess what? He found a corpse he wants to fuck.
I just that whole thing, like that smile, and he just starts undoing his pants.
Oh my god.
Like, no.
It's the worst. But I love that inside the dead corpse is motherfucking Jailbot.
It's Jailbot, and he just grabs him right by the balls.
The dick,
just like...
and then carries him by the dick. Like miles and miles.
Through the entire intro sequence.
So good.
That was the moment I fell in love with Jailbot.
Yeah.
Jailbot's my favorite character.
He's so good.
So good.
But this is definitely my favorite out of the two that we watched.
Yeah. This is actually, I think, one of my all-time favorite ones just because it's really dumb and and awesome.
It's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
So it starts out with everyone being like really sad and depressed.
Yeah.
Because there's just nothing to do at Superjail.
But before that, the crew, the warden and his crew are spelunking because they too are bored. And guess what they find? A fucking scorpion. And this motherfucking scorpion is chased by a Jailbot the entire episode.
Literally the entire episode.
Resulting in probably one of the best jokes in the entire series, I think.
Oh my god, yeah.
Do we want to talk about that now? Or
we're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, let's just save it.
I didn't talk about the thing in episode 1. Okay, end of episode 1, the Jackknife goes to the girl's house, and it's really funny. Scary.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck.
You fucked
well.
up.
I fucked up. Sorry, guys. Alex doesn't care, but...
It was all your fault.
I mean, if they're gonna watch it, then why would they want to know the ending? I guess ideally you've already watched, but
we'll get to it. We need to pace ourselves a bit. We're getting all rambunctious right now.
I am so goddamn rambunctious.
I'm just up in a tizzy.
So, all right, they go spelunking, and they end up finding like this ancient burial ground civilization,
ancient city.
And like, what was the name of it? It was like
Pomalonia.
It's
Pomalonia.
Pomalonia, like pummeling.
Pomalonia. And
so dumb.
Basically, it makes like this giant arena, like inside of like a mace.
A giant
here.
like stone mace thing. Yeah.
So what the warden immediately goes to do is create a fight club inside of it.
Dude, okay, let's talk about the promos in this episode. Promos are my favorite thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, those are great.
So before he like just does it, like the doctor guy comes in, he's like, "Yo, everybody's all depressed." Immediately cut to Fight City promo.
Yeah. Can I just add, like, the doctor is fucking horrifying.
Oh, dude,
and his like creation, I was just like,
he is literally Barf City.
It was like actually gross.
Yeah.
It was incredible.
Yeah, it's really disgusting. It's great. Fuck.
I want to see Barf City.
No.
Let's
talk about Fight City.
What's life like there? Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Fight City.
I was intrigued, but Fight City.
Yeah, the promos are like just incredible.
The promo is like something you would see for a wrestling event or like a monster truck rally.
That's why it's so hype and it's so awesome.
It's so fucking hype. And then like right after the Fight City promo, we see two guys watching TV. He's like, "Hey, did you hear about Fight City?" I was like, "Yo!"
And he was like, "Fight what?" It's like, oh my god,
so good. And then we just go to Fight City.
No. We go to the twins.
Oh fuck yeah, I forgot.
Yeah, the twins are like, you know.
The twins,
I don't know.
Oh, dude. Here's the no about the twins. Twins are fucking aliens in the story.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of figured. That they were aliens because they're crazy. They teleport. They have 4 nipples. Like it's weird.
Yeah, and they have a unibrow. It's gross.
Great.
Yeah. So they decide they want to enter this, you know, Fight City competition and create like some sort of unholy abomination, and they
Ultimate fighting machine.
His name
is
Combaticus.
It's a good name.
So after that, it cuts to like actual Fight City. Everybody's getting pumped.
Yeah.
And I like how the prize for winning is like a table of gore.
It's a table of gore
for like third prize.
Like snakes and
blood sausage,
and, like
hearts
getting whipped and
mostly
leeches,
snakes.
And then like freedom is the ultimate like victory.
And then my favorite part of the episode.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Song.
Song?
Yeah, the band is so good.
Oh yeah.
The music is so bad. It's hilarious.
I forgot about that. Oh god.
Welcome to Fight City.
Oh my god, it's just I was like actually crying when that happened.
Yeah,
I was just like, this is the worst
I
thing.
laughed the hardest in that one scene. And then like they're on like a rotating stage kind of situation that like came up from the base of the arena.
Oh,
and then like suddenly they're taken down, and my favorite line, "What the fuck, man? I got 2 more verses."
Yeah. And then it just closes on them, and they're just gone.
They're just gone.
And then is when the insanity happens.
Yeah.
It doesn't take long for things to just go nuts. I love it, like, once the golem things just start like, pulling people down to fight, there's one guy that they drop, like, once everybody's fighting, that just dies as soon as he falls.
They don't care!
They're just, like, throwing him down.
It's great.
And then you get cut back to Jailbot chasing the Scorpion around a little more.
Yeah,
and it just cuts back to that, like, every now and then, like, you'll see him. And then that's when they introduce Combaticus, because that leads, like, directly into that.
Yeah, the Combaticus promo was, I think, the second
that was my
best
favorite
one
part. That was my favorite part.
It was like, yeah, I think that was the best promo. I like that better than Fight City, to be honest.
The best one was a little bit later.
It's just like perfection, dominance. It's so over the top.
I felt like I was in like 2001 or something. It was great.
Yeah, man. It's very like high sci-fi kind of shit. Like, it's great.
Combaticus is disgusting, by the way.
Oh yeah, he's fucking gross as shit.
A little bit. I got some weird veins, but
and then he's
kind
just
of a
like
fetus.
The very first thing he does is just rip somebody's spine, or just entire skeleton.
Yeah, entire skeleton.
Yeah, the way he moves is so cool.
It's creepy. I don't like it.
He's really, really fast.
Just like kicks people in half and shit.
Yeah, man, it's really visceral.
Yeah,
and he kicks everybody's shit. He's like,
I love when he's like inside of that guy, and
he
just, like,
jumps into him.
Oh my god!
Explodes out.
So brutal.
It really is. And then, because Combaticus is just like slaughtering everybody, they release Specimen 7
with the coolest promo. Now, the reason why I say that is it reminds me of like some kind of like, oh, what is it kind of thing. Like, it's just like, Specimen
Yeah.
7, and then like you see like its outline, Specimen 7, you see a quarter of his face, Specimen 7, you see other quarter of face. I'm just like, dude, I'm just laughing the entire time. It's so good.
Specimen 7 is definitely the most disgusting thing. Though.
It's so foul. So Specimen 7 is
so foul.
it is just parts of every main character. It's got it's got the Warden, Jailbot, Jared, and what's the chick's name? Alice.
Alice.
And
I think it has Jackknife's arm too.
Oh, it does?
I think so, because there's an arm with like tattoos on it.
Yeah,
and
it's probably
shit.
Jackknife.
When it has the doctor, right?
I don't know if it has. I assume it does. It's kind of hard to tell. Like in all honesty, I'm pretty sure that's Jackknife's arm that it has. One of the arms, and then Combaticus and Specimen 7 just go all out, and just start like fighting each other, and like Specimen 7 like regrows its arms, and it's disgusting, and
it's
it was nasty.
really, really gross.
And then it leads to the best joke in just like the entire world. Perry, do you want to talk about this? You were excited about it.
Oh fuck. Shit. I don't. Is it after everything? Oh, the best joke. Okay, so
you forgot.
No, well, there's so much going on. It's hard to keep everything in line. I remember now, so it's all good. So fucking Jailbot finally catches up with the Scorpion. Scorpion is actually a like Aztec god prince, and he's like, hey man, I respect you for like keeping up with me. You're a valued warrior, and then Jailbot just whips out a gun and shoots him.
Just so casually.
It is the most casual murder ever in the entire series.
It's so funny because like everything else is people getting torn to shreds, and he just pulls out the gun, just shoots once, and just watches him.
In the side too.
Yeah, it's not like he has like this internal like Gatling gun that like robots out. No, it's like he just like has a handgun. And he like has like a little like claw hand.
Yeah, man.
It was like the funniest part. I was like crying.
Yeah, it is the
I like
funniest.
That a lot.
And then like the guy's reaction is really, really funny. He's like, "Shit."
It just goes on. He's like, "Oh man, this is it, isn't it?"
But...
Yeah, he's like, "Oh, I just need to sit up. I'll be fine. I'll be good." And then like he just dies and he just goes off into the ether. It's great.
Oh yeah, he just like turns black and just like fades away. I was like, "Oh my god,"
because he's like an Aztec god or whatever.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I like how it was like Aztecs, but like Greek Colosseum and like Pomolonia.
Yeah.
Like, but anyway,
yeah, it's all wrong. But like I think the underlying like funny part with that is just like Jailbot's like desire just to fulfill the Warden, and then like his reactions to that guy like after he gets shot, like because he's just an emoticon face. Right?
Yeah.
And he just
watches him.
He's just a straight line for most of it, and then he turns to a frowny face when he like smears blood on his shell. You know? So funny. I love it. Jailbot's the best. That's all I gotta say.
Jailbot really is the best character.
I gotta agree there.
Because of the like ancient Pomelonian god's death, everything starts to crumble and fall apart. And pretty much it puts the twins in danger, and it puts the Warden in danger. So Specimen 7 and Combaticus stop fighting to go save like their respective creator, I guess.
Yeah.
I guess would be the right term.
Yeah.
And because of this, what actually happens to Specimen 7? Does it die?
No, it just like swings away, I think, right? Or
yeah,
something?
I think it just flies off.
Yeah, it doesn't show it dying. Does it ever is it ever seen again?
I want to say yes.
Probably, I would hope.
Yeah, I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure. It's been a long time.
Then Combaticus saves the twins.
That was, I think,
and dies.
The best part is so what happens is a big old thing like lands on the twins, and the twins can't teleport away. So Combaticus lifts up the thing, gets squashed as the twins teleport away, and then it's a cut to the twins at a beach with Combaticus's urns.
His
This
only
is the
flaw.
best part. You were the best fighting guy. 4 hearts were too many. Spreads ashes. Combaticus becomes a celestial being. And he says, bow down to Combaticus. I am the new god of war. I'm just like, it's the fucking best.
I can imagine your face right now.
Yeah. I just laugh so hard. It's so perfect.
It really was. And that's just how it ends. Like that's it.
That's the end.
I forgot. I completely forgot how insane the show was.
I never forgot. That's why I really wanted a Combaticus episode. It's really great.
Like, because it's been a very long time since I actually sat down and watched it. So, man, it came rushing back quick.
Yeah, I think for me, I would highly recommend it to anyone. Just, I mean, if you're into like really zany, over the top action shit.
Yeah.
Just be warned, it is incredibly
it's
gory.
super gory. What did you think of it, Alex?
Yeah,
I mean, as a newcomer to the show.
I liked it a lot. I was like kind of expecting like just, you know, kind of dumb like Adult Swim cartoon humor. Like not that I mean there's some standout ones, but like a lot of them are kind of mediocre in my experience. But like this is really good. Like I don't know, it's so carefree and
Yeah,
like,
man, it feels
doesn't value human life at all. It's great.
It feels really like cartoony. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and they play with that really well. Like, what doesn't feel cartoony, and like, it's hard to explain. But and the aesthetic is just weird as all hell. It's really great.
It's like a really weird mix of like a psychedelic experience on top of like visceral action.
And that's a
So would you guys come back to the show after watching this?
Yeah, I want to like actually watch it now. See how it progresses.
Yeah, I mean definitely. I think I might continue watching just because I know I haven't seen every episode and now I just want to. I just want to embrace it.
I'm in the same boat with Steve because like I remember keeping up with the show like until like season 2, and then I just like lost track of it. So I definitely think I'm just gonna like rewatch everything and just get caught up because it's just so quick. It's a quick watch, you know, and it feels like.
Is it still going?
What?
Is it still going?
I think maybe.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I thought.
No, I'm at the show.
Yeah, they.
What?
I was reading on Wikipedia that he got the go ahead for season 4, but
oh, okay.
I'm trying to see when season 3 was. Yeah, season 3 was 2013.
So it's been a little while. I'm glad that it could be coming back then with a season 4. We definitely need to catch up on it before season 4 actually comes back.
Yeah, dude, we should do like a season 4 episode.
That's a good idea.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, I am so down for that.
Okay, cool. Well, there you go, guys. In the future, Superjail season 4.
We talk about future episodes a lot.
We do.
It's really funny.
Yeah, and then we miss episodes because we're scum. Actual straight up scum.
This is all the stuff you could have if we actually worked.
But I like... Go watch it. As long as you're okay with, like, super gore and everything, and you're not, you know, like, 5 years old. I don't know why you'd be listening to this if you're 5 years old, but fucking go watch Superjail.
Do your homework.
If you haven't already.
Yeah.
You don't have to do your homework.
I'm talking to the 5-year-old.
They don't have to do it. They can just watch Superjail.
Yeah, fuck your homework. Watch Superjail. Drink Mountain Dew.
Don't watch it.
And then ask your parents what cocaine is. Because you might want to invest after watching this.
Cocaine.
Mom, what's cocaine?
Tell him Uncle Perry told you to ask him.
Harry Dactyl Show on YouTube.
No, fuck you, don't mention that. I'm gonna redact that.
Paradex. That.
Oh, you're fired again.
Dang it!
That's all it took.
Superjail. It's fucking crazy. We liked it a lot. I'm really super stoked that Alex liked it, seeing as he was a greenhorn to the series. Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm so glad I got to drop that. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode. And we'll get to talking about future stuff in a second.
Thank you for watching, everybody. This was a super fun one because Superjail is insane, and we got like really, really into it. I think we had a lot of like pretty dope discussion tonight. But next week, what you can look forward to seeing is Donkey Kong Country Season 1,
Hey, Steve,
Episode 4.
I hope you like coconut cream pies.
Hoo ha, hoo ha, Donkey Kong.
I am not ready. I've never seen this show.
Alex and I love the show, and we're really fucking
Here
excited.
comes Banana Slammer. Hey, Perry.
Apparently, it has a
Hey,
lot of
Perry,
gay
yeah.
undertones.
Banana Slammer.
Yeah!
I can't do this.
Steve, you aren't prepared.
You aren't ready.
I'm really not. This is gonna be
I'm
a
really
good
excited because
episode.
I think Steve is just going to be mad at us, while me and Alex are just like, yo!
It's probably the worst thing ever created. Like,
See, the way to
I can't
happiness
see
is
it being
to
good.
embrace
It's going to be great.
garbage and see
all
its
right.
value.
I mean, I'll try
Yeah, man.
What?
to embrace.
No, I'm not
pain,
sad. I
to
love
embrace
garbage.
suffering. This got really sad.
You made it sad.
That's what I do.
Yeah, man. Me and Alex love garbage.
I love garbage.
Quit being a sad boy.
I'm not part. Actually, I was part of the sad boys.
Yeah, you are a sad boy. Watch Tentacle Wrestling, everybody. I'm
watch
really
it.
good at it.
Every Saturday. Yeah, fuck you. All right.
This is the best outro ever.
Is
It
this still,
is,
is
it
this still
really
part of the
is.
show?
No, this is in.
This
we're
is
going,
I
in,
didn't know
Alex.
if we were
Shut
gonna-
up.
We're going balls deep right
Tentacle
now.
Wrestling every Saturday sometime.
We're all in.
And when you're done with watching Tentacle Wrestling, you know what you can do? You can help us out and rate us on iTunes and leave us a review. It helps us a fuck ton. It's going to help us get onto the new and noteworthy section, which lets people find us.
The only way, actually.
You can also find... Yeah, well... There's more ways. You can find us on Podomatic. You can find us on SoundCloud. You can find us on YouTube just by typing in Too Many Tunes and hitting that subscribe button. It helps us a lot. And if you want to talk with us or talk with other people who watch the show, go to the subreddit. Subreddit is reddit.com/r/TMT podcast. Go there, start a conversation about Donkey Kong Country and its gay undertones. It'll be a really great conversation, I promise you. Or if you want to not do that, you can just hit us up on Twitter. Because, you know, Twitter is cool. That's what the kids are into.
I'm super into it. Am I a child, Steve?
You are a child.
Cool.
Send me pictures of Steve Buscemi.
Yeah. What?
What?
Why?
Huh?
Everybody send pictures of Steve Buscemi to Alex and Crackers.
Please.
At Alex and Crackers. Everybody get on that. You're just going to get a random flood of them, and I'm going to be really happy.
I really want that.
I'm not.
Gonna push it super
we'll
hard.
see. We'll see. It's an experiment.
But anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. We hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you all next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.